Oh, my Discord's on my screen. That's cool. Um, no one else. Yo, Abraham, Creaty, welcome. Remakes? Yeah, we're working on some of the maps. We're starting with Moonbase. We're doing this yesterday. Um, Tough, real tough, real tough. What maps? Well, we're starting with Moonbase, and then we'll see what other maps need to be done after that. Moonbase really needs a rework. This is horrific. Not this, but the old Moonbase is horrific. Welcome Fisher, welcome Gamer. Let me just grab the link to this and drop it in Discord real quick. Can I cluster camp? You want a cluster? Wait, what? You want a cluster camp remake? Really? I think cluster camp's pretty good. Really? What's wrong with cluster camp in your opinion? Like, I'm interested in knowing what's wrong with that map. Hmm. I think we'll just put it at the top here, just because I don't think anyone's gonna really get on that. That's good. We'll call this Barrier. I haven't put music on because I'm listening to music in my ear. You guys can't hear it. But if you guys want to put your own music on, go ahead. Can I make it better? What's wrong with it? Nothing you could just add onto it. You should add some more hidden spots to maps. Or some hidden spots like sort of Easter egg, like let's say like a little room here, for example, that you can get to somehow. Like a little corridor or something. Maybe we'll do it with some skirmish maps. We'll see. Hmm, what are we missing? Missing some stuff in here for sure. Where's there's the sofa. Should we make like a storage section like right here, perhaps? Sure, I'll mix like a little storage zone, I guess. Oh. In fact, I think these will be good here. Cool. To maps, yes, okay. A lot of this is just decoration now, to be fair. Need some barrels around the map, that might work. This is a whole open area here too, and over here. This can be storage. If you do make a hidden spot, keep my name on it. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I don't know when I'm gonna be making or redoing some skirmish stuff. Most skirmish maps are actually pretty good though. I don't know why they would need a remake. I think the only ones that might is Village and Nexus. All the rest are fine. Like, I don't really see any issue with them. Man, I can already see people glitch themselves out of the map with this. Wait, we're not allowing that. That's no fun's allowed in Jailbird. You should know this by now. Jailbird fun? No. Area. Nexus is kind of boring. They could, yeah, that's the problem. Nexus isn't really that good of a skirmish map. It needs good fixing. I think this area is fine. This area is fine. This can use a tiny bit of decoration. This is fine. This is maybe a tad more. This needs more. This is probably fine. I don't really know what else we should put here. This is mostly fine. Maybe this little area here can use something, but for the most part it's okay. You also have Metro Gamer. Welcome. Insane. Do that. Cargo is fine, but they just camp on top of the floating cargo container. Yeah, I'm not planning to remove that though, because it's just a part of the map now. Like, everyone does it because it's a good part of the map. It'd be cool if we made it so that if you shoot the rope above it that's holding it, it falls down. And anyone on top of it is, like, killed. That would be funny. Basically Rainbow Six Siege. Mayhaps. I'm just gonna say mayhaps. I can argue about that, but just mayhaps. There's no point of arguing being like, no, it's technically not. People call it Rainbow Six Siege no matter what. That would be cool. Yeah, it would be pretty cool. Grr. So we've got like a break room. We got the control room. Storage can be over here, so we need more storage stuff. Maybe like a shelving unit. Might be cool. Like empty shelving units, I suppose. You can probably fill them, but right now I just leave them empty. Actually, no, we'll fill it. We've got some stuff to fill it, so why not? I think there's like cardboard. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. I mean, we could still use this somewhere. Maybe not here. Well, it's not bad actually. That's the first back. That works. It's not what I thought it was though. I thought that was the ammo mag holder thing. This this thing. Actually, I don't like that one as much as I like this one. Chat, what does Jailbird need? Like, any ideas of what Jailbird really, really needs? That would make it like that 1% cooler. Different gun sounds? We're working on that. Better shaders? We don't deal with shaders and stuff like that. But we could do better lighting stuff, I guess. Like how lighting is handled. Gas station map? I'm planning to rework that and change it back to the old version of gas station from old Jailbird. Would it stay? Yeah, I guess it has to. Like always stay. But we're gonna revert back to the old Jailbird version, I think. This is much better. I think that's fine. That's filled out pretty well. Sure. That works. I don't really care too much to mess with it. I think maybe just one more of these, like up here or something, will work. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, like on the gas station when you go on top of the roof, if you shoot the barricade in, it would show like the exact shadow of where you shot in shot in from. I mean, yeah, that's just how shadows work. What can this be? Storage, break room, control. I mean, granted, this doesn't really need anything. We can just put like a sofa or something here. Like a sitting area. Sure. Trying to think. In fact, do we make this objective or do we make this objective? I'm gonna leave that until more people come in. How do you know my last name perfectly? Hara- Haraitu? Or Abraham? They should add a sliding. I spoke about that before, but no one seemed to like the idea. And I was saying like just only for skirmish, not for casual or ranked or anything, just skirmish. But I don't think anyone liked that idea. Make a red objective. This room here you think is objective. Oh, best to be objective, yeah? It might be. It might be. I'm not too annoyed about that idea. I like that. Probably not a bad idea. Can I add you? I don't really add people, I'm sorry. I don't want to fill my friends lists. Because if I add one person, I have to add everyone, you know? Not really trying to fill up my friends list like that. Hmm, that's not bad. Game needs a revive, but the player count is still good. Yeah, it's getting better. I mean, it was like 100 a couple of weeks ago, and now it's like 380. I can actually check now how much is that. It is at 361. Yeah, it's getting better. It's getting better. Mhm. I do. Um, we'll get both of these. We'll put them like right here. Which one was it? Was it 5? 5. This one we can make darker. This one we can make like lighter, I guess. Hang on, I'm just gonna open my open file. Where is it? I'm gonna open my asset folder. Props. Metric skin? Nice, no metric. Okay. I want to get some of these. That thing was just annoying me. Now it's fixed. Okay. Are we sandbagging? Is that what we're about to do? Sandbag? I guess so. But where do we put the sandbags? Honestly, I'm not too mad about that. No. Just don't think it fits in certain missions. Like, what do you mean certain missions? I'm gonna put these over here just so we can get some more of them if we need. For duty? Or you mean like campaigns sort of missions? Maybe in the future. Might be a cool idea. It's just a lot of like work to dedicate to something that we don't know how well it will do, you know? We could spend months making the perfect campaign, and I just don't know how many people will play, you know? Like, I'll rescue the hostage. Yeah, I get what you mean. I just don't know how many people will even bother playing. If it's worth the effort, you know? We could do like a graded sort of yoink. Could hype it. It's. I know you, like, for example, you would like it, and I understand that, and it's something I would love to make because I've always wanted to make something like that, like genuinely a campaign, Call of Duty campaign style thing. I've always wanted to do that. It's just about like I don't know how much of the player base is really interested in that stuff. Because we could make it, no one plays it, and then it's a waste of all of our time. That could have been spent doing something that people actually like, you know? Just to avoid any sort of bugs that people complain to me about and I'll have to end up fixing. Just gonna do this. I don't know if anyone's gonna be able to climb this. I don't care. I'm blocking it. Same goes up for up here. I'm blocking this too. I just don't want to risk any bugs that people start complaining about. Moderator? What do you mean moderator? There's tons of moderators. There's quite a few moderators. I don't know if you need meaning like a specific one or no. We have Callus, we have Live Laugh Kebab. What map is this? Haven't seen it. This map is a Moonbase remake. Bro, I keep getting messages on Discord like whenever I'm not streaming, I don't get any messages, but then I go live and I'm getting all the messages in the world. How in Rainbow Six Siege there's like hide and seek, you should keep some hide spots. We don't really cater towards that stuff though. We're catering to like gameplay for the actual game first, you know? I mean, maybe there's hide spots people can find. It's not really our intention to make, you know? Especially on a map like this, there's not really any reason for that. So I didn't think about this. That's fine. This I don't think is going to be very abusable. You can probably like head glitch, but you won't see much. Great game, I don't know why people play other games. People have their preferences. I love Jailbird, but I don't play it. But that's mostly because I enjoy developing it more than I do playing it. When are you gonna remake skirmish maps? We'll see. I think if I'm gonna remake any skirmish map, it'll be Nebula. We'll see. Gas station, my favorite map. To be fair, for skirmish, I'd rather just make new maps since there's not too many. It'd be nice to just have some new skirmish maps. Gas station is your favorite map? Oh, buddy. Yikes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that gas station is your favorite map. Oh, God. No offense, of course. It's just a... it's just a map. It's a map, we'll put it that way. Gas station? I feel like it's an eyesore, like the wood texture on the inside and outside. Like the... Something gonna happen to it? I'm probably gonna revert it to the old one from old Jailbird. It's just really hard to look at, you know, like the very bright wood texture. It's like, oh god. Maybe I'll keep gas station as it is and just add a second version from old Jailbird as a second map. We'll see. We shall see. I need to decide what. I think I'm done with this room because we're gonna have the objective here anyway. I need to decide what we're gonna put in this room. Bro. Yo, Bubba Stacks, welcome, welcome. Bit late, no worries, all good. Just kind of chilling, making we're decorating most of the map basically. Just pick up random assets, I guess. Do we have like any? Still's not too bad. That could work. Yo. Yo, hi, Koffer, welcome. It's late right now. If would stream a bit earlier, so I'm gonna head to sleep. See ya. Alright, sleep well, man. Take care. We could probably, I don't know, put this like in the middle somewhere. Would that even really make sense? I mean, we could do something like this where we have, I don't know, like a little thing here. And we can make this go down to the floor so that they can't just prone peek it. That could make a campaign, but that costs money. We're not a big studio to do that. If we had the money, then I'm sure we could. And I could just lead the development. But obviously, money. And if it's not going to do well, it's not worth investing in. That's not worth putting there. We could put it here. Sure, we'll just do that. How much would it? It can cost. It can cost any amount, really. It just depends on the developer. Or the developer team. Like, if it's a team, it'll cost even more. It's just not worth. I mean, here's the thing. We don't need a developer team to make a campaign. if we really wanted to, we could hire like one developer to help with the maps or something. But to be completely honest, I could probably solo assets for campaign. It'll just take a few months. What time he loves co-op. It's something I might consider talking about the other developers about with the other developers about, but not for a while. We've got more important things to deal with at the moment. I think campaign, like a actual like story mode, would only come when we're in a place where we're not too held up. And this sucks. I don't want that. I just make this smaller. What? Sure, that works. And we can just block it in so no one can get into there. Because we actually don't want people getting into that. That would be very broken. I'm gonna block people getting up here because they could just sit here and watch this doorway. In fact, would that be fine though? Low key, maybe. I feel like they can abuse the wall glitch though, where they like crouch and whatever. Some bugs? Add some bugs? What do you mean add? Wait, what? What do you mean by add? Go on top of stuff? I mean, they can go on like this. They can stand on this. Can't get up there. They can't get up there because they can bug really bad, like see-through walls. Can't get up there for the same reason. They can get on this. Um, is this a precise complexity composition? No, but it should be. OP spot in a corner? See, we're trying to balance the game, not make it OP on one side. Shoot through the sandbags? They're meant to. They're meant to be able to do that. Casual's so laggy for you, really? In between? Yeah, I know. They're meant to be able to do that. Hmm. People camp. It's just how the game mode works. There's not really much we can do about it. I make a fake door here or something. Just add random fake doors. No, not there. That's weird. Can I have one here? Bird's eye view cheat. What's up, Tech? Yeah, my bad. You caught me. I genuinely don't know what to put in here. I mean, I could just put some stuff at the back of the thing, I guess. Where people that are super high level play against people that are super high level. You're talking about skill-based matchmaking. Problem is, we don't have enough players to do that. We don't have enough players, yeah, we don't. Something I'd consider when we get enough players, but for now, not a thing that we can do. Can't do that because it's a union. What do you mean? You need more players to do that. If you do that, let me pause my music to actually have a thought in my head. Sphinx fan. Sphinxian. Sphinxian. Yeah, Sphinxian. Okay. Whoa. It's me, Chad, just stopping by to see what's up. Hope your night or day is going good. Thank you for the $10, bro. I really appreciate that. That's so generous. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. How have you been? I'm just working on one of the reworks. We're working on a moon base. It looks much more playable now. Tips? This is just a YouTube super chat. Every YouTube partner has it. I don't think you can actually turn them off as you. Maybe you can turn them off. I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it. But thank you, Chad. I appreciate it, man. Hope you're doing well. What was I saying? When I get to test these maps? You're on the testing team. You can test them whenever they're in the test server. I was saying though that if you were to add skill-based matchmaking while you've got a small player base, let's say this is a group of like high skill players, right? And there's like, I don't know, let's make it smaller. And there's like 5 of them or something. Like, I don't know, these are the amount of high skill players we have in the game, right? And then over here, we have the lower skill players, right? All here. These 5 skill players would only play each other, and 5 people is not enough to make a queue. So if they tried to queue, they'd all get in the same match every single time, but then they can't play the game because there's only 5 people. Whereas all of these people can play the game because they are low skill. And eventually when they get higher skill, they might join this bracket. But also, some of them might not be able to get to that sort of bracket, so they would be in the middle ground, like, I don't know, let's say purple. or pink. So there's like two middle ground or three middle ground players now because they're not good enough to get with the high players, but they're not good bad enough to be with the low skill players. So these three now can't find a game. These three can't play. These six can't play. The only ones that can play are these people. Um, how'd you get part of the team, the testing team? We pick at random when we need more testers. To be honest, just take the ranked, for example. You basically get matched against the same people every time. Yeah, exactly. But for ranked, there's no skill base. It's just there's only a select few people who even bother playing. Can you put in a word for me? I'm the one who picks, but I can consider it when we need more. Yeah. Send message in Jailbird general. If you reply, you get tester. Yeah, sometimes I just pick random people. Um, Let me turn my music back on. We don't actually need this anymore. Actually, we can keep this just for when we work on the next map. Why not? I have 3 months of free time and don't know what to do now. I mean, you can become a Jailbird tester if you really want to. Well, you already are, but you can be more active. Do we need anything in this room? I guess maybe. We can use like this wall here, just randomly place it like here. Do I just send it in Discord? The new mode is fun but scary. Scary? You think new mode's scary? Okay. Send it in Discord. I mean, I'm not picking right now, but sure. I just want to mess with the coloring of this. I also want to mess with like the material, make it metal. Not marble, metal. Metal. There we go. Yeah, that's much better. I have one over here. No, it's just those two. Doing that, I have nothing better to do. Sure. It's scary when alone because when you run out of bullets, they swarm you. Understandable. I bet he'd hop on Jailbird, but when I do, it's usually to check out new content. Fair enough. Do I need to verify to talk in the Discord? Yes, you do. Can honestly change the color of the carpet in here because I don't really. Sure, that's a cool color. Make it like a gray in the middle. Nah, we'll leave it as that. I actually don't like that much. Meh, that works. How? There should be a channel called How to Verify. It should tell you that. I play Jailbird regularly. Nice. Hate Nebula and nobody can change my mind on that. Is there a reason you hate Nebula? Like, what specifically about Nebula don't you like? I just clone this and put it on this wall here. One side there, and then this with clone. Put it here. No, we won't do that. We'll leave it. Very tight. Um, a lot of the map is actually quite open, is it not? I'd say workspace is more tight than Nebula. No? Surely. I think that's all the decoration this map really needs. Maybe a little bit over here, but I also don't like workspace, but never liked it in OGB either. Honestly, I respect that. The amount of times I see workspace played, it drives me insane. I just want to get the map out of the game. And I did for a while. I took it out of queue. I kid you not, I took it out of queue for like a couple hours. Everyone lost their mind and demanded it be added back. I don't know what to do, but that map is a curse on this game. And I don't know. Imagine I'm proning over here and I'm just popping up and putting a bullet into someone's head over here. Well, it's basically one of my most played maps, and it really ruined them for me. Fair enough, I agree with that. I don't like gas station or workspace anymore either. I was debating reverting gas station to old Jailbird gas station. You know, the one with the like car wash next to it. I might still do it, we'll see. It's just so dry. Workspace especially, and gas station, like, easily two of the most dry maps in the entire game. I like that version in my opinion, just because that little car wash area. Yeah, car wash was probably one of the most memorable parts of the map. And like the car park spawn. That was easily the best version of Workspace that we've ever had. What am I doing? Sure, we'll do it like that, I guess. Eh, we'll do that. Can I actually change my skin? Wait, whoever made this might be a genius. Would you look at that? Sure. Yeah. I didn't know we had different skins for these barrels, but that's cool. Whoever made them is a genius. I like that version in my opinion just because that little carish area. I really miss OG Jailbird for some reason, but it's probably just nostalgia. I went back to it the other day, yesterday as well. It is nostalgia, to be fair. The game is not that great. There's some things that I want to take from old Jailbird and add to Jailbird Remastered because they just done better in old Jailbird, but not very much. Because most of Jailbird Remastered stuff is just like upgraded old Jailbird, you know? Like they're already done better, there's not much you can do better. Um, Honestly, I don't really think we need to decorate this too much. We could add these pillars. Oh, add these pillars over here as well. I think that's enough decorations. It's not really needed anymore. I was gonna say we could put something down here, but people just use it to stack. I think that's good. I mean, maybe we can use something here. I'm not gonna use these actually, I'm just gonna move... No, wait. And see what it would be like if we put something in the middle. Eh, I feel like this space is just a bit too open, that's the problem. One thing I like in Remastered is the movement, because the movement in OJB was horrendous. I 100% agree. There's one thing in old Jailbird related to movement that I do like, and it's where the gun tilts when you walk left or right. That Jailbird Remastered just doesn't have for some reason. I would love for that to be added back, but that's probably the only thing movement related that I'd bring back. Everything else you can just stay in old Jailbird, it's not that good. During the re-rate, I'm gonna be redoing animations for every gun. So the animations for reloading, the animations for sprinting, running, as well. Animations for throwing grenades, animations for inspecting weapons and knives. I'm gonna be redoing them all. So they're gonna be very, very nice. What Jailbird movement meta literally consisted of spam jumping and spam proning? Yeah, no, I agree. It was horrible. Wasn't a fan. It doesn't flow too bad. Honestly, this might have been better if I disconnected it from here and made it go into here instead. Actually, would it have? No, maybe it wouldn't. Oh, I think it's fine like that. It's not letting you verify? I'm not sure how I could help you right now. When you're gonna do skirmish maps, I'm not sure. Not sure. Is there anything you think I'm missing here, chat? That is really important, like even layout-wise or props-wise? I think we've basically got all the most important parts. No? Okay. Skirmish time? We need to put a roof on this thing first. Why was the game queue not working? I don't even know. Something broke. To this day, I still don't understand what it was. That's the outside attacker roof. You don't know why you're using Deagle? I use the Deagle sometimes for door breaking because it's pretty good at it. Okay. Now the question is, do we add lights? The answer is one. One light. Right up here. We're gonna insert it, and it's gonna be a surface light. And we're gonna set it to be bottom. Then we're gonna go like that. And then boom. So it's lighted up a decent amount, but not too much. Dunzo. I'll finish the rest of the formatting off stream. That's good for now. Anyway. Yeah, whatever. Um, let's just group all this for now. We'll just call it like, I don't know, assets. Oh, look at all of these empty models that just undid themselves. Guide. Yo, Moscow, welcome. You guys should add night vision and we'll be able to shoot out lights. I thought about that as an idea, like a night vision mode, instead of like adding night vision to the game. We just make a night vision mode. Where you either... No, wait, you don't even use night vision. It's just in a mode where there's no lights, it's very dark, and you have to have a flashlight on your gun. And then it's like... Imagine that, but it's like a respawn mode or casual or whatever. Could you imagine how crazy that would be, where you have to have a flashlight on your gun to see? And everyone's using flashlights? That would be cool, yeah. I thought about it, but it's just about having the time to do it, and like, we have so much to do already that it would just be like, what's the point of doing this when we have all this to do? Like, sure, it would be cool, but it's better if we like get everything out the way with first. What we'll do is we'll put Moonbase in storage for now, and I'll finish it later. Oh, I really don't want to remake the entirety of Nexus right now. Skirmish time? Shall we make a new skirmish map instead of remaking Nexus? Oh man. Yes? You want a new map? Alright. What we'll do is we'll make a new map, okay? Oh, that was an old alert. I thought you just donated another. It's like, whoa. This guy. I think Notepad plus plus. I'd regular Notepad. You're sure, we'll just do this. Oh wait, you actually did it. Thank you for the 10. Again. I didn't say that so you would do it again. I said it because I was just like, oh wait, that wasn't again. That was just replaying the same donation. Um Alright. Wait, hang on. Chat, what we need to do is we need to come up with an idea for this map. So we need theme. We need color palettes. We need region of the world, like country, maybe um size of map. We can make a small one, medium, small, medium, large. What part of the world? We need what style color? No, what color palette are we gonna use? What colors are we gonna use? And then theme, we could go like night time. We could go urban, rural, facility. We could do a lot of stuff. In fact, we're not gonna have theme, we're gonna do time of day. Night. evening, midday, morning, dawn. Mexico with a city that just got bombed with towers that are watching the whole entire map, broken buildings, a bridge that connects to the other side of the map with water under it, desert biome, a little green plants. The problem with doing Mexico is we've already done Havana, which is Latin America. Doing another Latin America country right after doing Havana. Oh, you guys can't see this, can you? Sorry. I didn't know you didn't see this. No? We can add snow to this. Nighttime? So you want it to be a nighttime map? We can do that. I don't think we really have any nighttime maps on Skirmish. Okay, we have nighttime. Um let's start from the top here. So we have snow. You know we want snow. What else do we want? These I'm just asking if we want these. We don't need to do these. I think we should do urban though. Urban's kind of fun. Facility is kind of a good idea. We can do a facility in an urban area. I think we're gonna scrap rural. We don't need rural. What are we thinking, chat? Snow. Okay, well we got snow. Yeah, snow's here. Nighttime. We got nighttime. You know what? Let's decide the region. Let's decide the region first, because that could help us. What part of the world are we doing? We're not doing Mexico, we're not doing Latin America. We could do something like United States, we could do something like Russia, we could do something like the UK, Japan maybe. We could do Australia. We could do Norway, Scandinavia. There's a lot of ideas we could have. I think the easiest ones to do were Greenland. Really? Greenland? Let's have a look real quick. Greenland. Do we really want to do Greenland? Outpost from MW3 since that has snow on it? Maybe. I can send you a screenshot. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Alcatraz from MW. Wow. How anyone lives in a house like this, I would not understand. That thing is leaning. What in the world? Why did they do that? Yo, Greasy, welcome. See, these houses are better. Bro, they're tilting the houses. That's not. See ya, Abraham. Oh, this is a cool view. I want to visit Greenland at some point. Yo, the overlook of the whole city is crazy. I don't remember this map at all. Outpost MW3. Okay, I vaguely remember this map. Um, see, I would do this map. Wait, this looks like that one map. Oh, this is that one map from MW3 2023. I like this map. I want to do a map that I would know about because I just don't remember this that well. Resistance. I am not remaking Resistance. Interchange. MW3 is a blur to me. I don't remember a lot about MW3. Like the old MW3. Too big and complicated. Battlefield 6 maps. Could we do COD Ghosts Freefall but with snow? COD Ghosts Freefall. Is this that one map? It is that one map. I don't even remember the layout of this. These maps are so long ago, and I have not played them in so many years. Ayo. Did I even have the layout? Alright, here. Yeah. Yeah, I remember this. You know what we should make? Das House. Dear God. Could you imagine Jailbird with this map? It kind of might work actually, because you've got the two sides where you can just barricade it. What? Where you could just barricade it, so this is like the one defender spawn. Not defender, this is like one spawn, this is the other spawn. Pre-nerf to spawns also someone randomly spawns in the middle of the map. What? What do you mean? Beavis Butthead and Nicki Minaj, yo, great idea. No, the map for some reason before they fixed it pretty fast. Oh. Well. I like the Vanguard version of Das House more. This guy actually asked for it to be brung back to MW3 and they did it. You think they did it just because this guy asked on Reddit? Vanguard was underrated in my opinion. Yeah, I love Vanguard? What? I love Vanguard multiplayer. It's really good. Okay, I know who Greasy J is now. Do we do Das House? Is that really what we're about to do here? I'm gonna save this image real quick. Upload it to Roblox. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for this. Give me 1 second, chat. Images, copy link. Alright, let's insert object, texture. What? Huh? Okay, decal. Decal, that's what's the problem, decal. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we have the layout. So we can just kinda... How long will I be streaming for? We'll see. Where we fight inside a Chernobyl... Should I make this into a Chernobyl nuclear reactor map? It's like Das House layout, but it's Chernobyl nuclear reactor. Wait, hang on, I got an idea. We have an NPC? Humanoid. No, okay, cool. Iron Noise's new song? Who's Iron Noise? Yeah, we're making a skirmish map. Um, Just dropped Central C. Dropped. I don't really listen to Central C or Kendrick. Could will have DMZ. Probably because they're remaking it next year with MW4. Or this year, actually, technically, I guess. Oh, this is the part where you can, like... Oh, I know what I'm looking at, okay. It's like a gap there. It's like that, kinda. What do I listen to? Right now I'm listening to N-Dubs. N-Dubs just dropped. I assure you they didn't. I assure you N-Dubs did not drop. Swear is the best song by them. I swear. They have a lot of good songs. Abe Abraham, welcome. Able to be a mod. We're not picking mods at the moment. Girls, yep. Got general layout on one side. It's cool. BO7 after 50 billion years. Bro, I haven't launched BO7 since like mid-December. It's up to you if you want to play Jailbird. First game back and it's a full stack of Master Prestiges. I'm starting to wonder if it's SPMM. Yikes, dude. Should you play Jailbird right now? That's completely up to you. Sure, go ahead if you want to. What's the best vector attachments? It can only have one attachment, I think, and that's the muzzle, so I guess muzzle brake. Nice. Sight? I use reflex red dot. It's pretty good. No worries. Mhm. Man, I guess we can move these ahead on. Sure, that works. Flow state right now. What is this room again? I think I'm not gonna go with the exact dimensions of the room. I'm just gonna like make sort of like a box, I guess. We can have this little angle in the corner though. Hand attachments for most guns. What do you mean hand attachment? What? Hand guard? Oh, you mean the grip? Is that what you mean? We took it away for balancing reasons to make the gun not as OP as it was. It was way too OP. Do I really have to launch MW3 just to see what these parts are? Because I have a feeling these aren't walls. Unless they are. No, I have a feeling these are objects. Because this is the middle area. We'll figure out. I mean, we don't have to go exactly how they do it. We can make our own differences. Muzzle? I used muzzle brake. Why is it only for some guns? Now you should add it back. Because balancing reasons. Is that everything? No. There's something up here I need to fill in. Outline's done. Yay. Do you have any plans for new guns? Yes. Two plans, actually. Two new guns. I'm not saying what they are. I'm not going to hint what they are. You will find out when the update drops. It's coming after Spooky Update. It won't be added in Spooky Update, but after. It's got like a blue, just so that we can get the materials sorted. In fact, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these pillars, these circular parts. And we're going to have like a little prop here, I guess. When is that? Spooky Update 2 weeks time from now? Ish, maybe 2 to 3 weeks. Was Black Ops 7? Black Ops 7, Call of Duty, Black Ops 7. We'll do that. Mm, uh, it's like this. Used to play. Nice. How long do you think this map will take? Um, a couple of hours. It's not going to take like over 2 days or something. It's going to be a couple of hours for sure. Uh, Is that everything? Yeah, I guess so. Stream it all? Yes, I will do. The only thing I won't stream is the formatting, like adding spawns and stuff, because it's like how we deal with things, exporting maps and whatever. For now, I'm just gonna put this down and just make it darker. Tomorrow? No, 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 definitely not tomorrow. That is... No, 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 no. This isn't even center. If only it was possible to release it tomorrow. Have like 5 different maps released tomorrow, imagine. Got a general layout. What am I doing next? Let's see. Let's go back to this real quick. We've got the layout sorted. We still need a country because country can determine the style or the aesthetic. Are we really doing Chernobyl reactor? Is that what we're doing? We're doing Chernobyl? Yes, okay. Chernobyl. Okay. Size of map, small. Nighttime small Chernobyl. We'll be using a lot of gray, dark gray, browns, kind of like a unsaturated brown. Maybe yellow plus black in some areas. Well, I guess it's kind of like a snowy facility, yeah? It's an urban facility in the snow. Area where it's been overgrown. Sure, we can do that. And we could do overgrown area. Um, Slavic. We just call it Slavic. Chernobyl style. We're not directly making it Chernobyl. Snowy facility with a giant hole in the top of it. With a giant hole in the top of it. Just so happens to be a hole big enough to fit an SUV through. What's up, Wojtek? Welcome. Love the game. Appreciate it. We do work hard on it. I'm just gonna move this down here. Let's just have a look at all the get a little better size wise. Where's the thing? Yeah, this can be used. This could be one bigger. This could probably as well. That's fine. That's fine. This could be a little bigger. Fine. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Even though I'm banned, rip. When do you think this map will be released? Um, a month, 2 months? No, not 2 months. A month and a half, maybe. Maybe a month and a week. We'll see. Because we've got Spooky update in 2 to 3 weeks. So at the very least, this would take a month and 1 week to release. Because that's the sort of timescale we're working with here. This is when Spooky event's gonna be. Or either here or here. One of these two. Right? So if we're going by the 25th, for example, we could probably do the 18th. Let's just say the 18th, right? 2 weeks after the 18th will be the 1st, so we could probably do it on the 1st. Or the 31st. Should we do it on the 31st? 31st of January? We'll think about it. We'll have a think about it. Vaden, but it's only because I'm addicted to the game. You shouldn't be cheating in the first place, my guy. During Spooky? No, it's too much content. We wanna, like, spread it. That... Oh my god. Um, you never cheated though? Then why are you banned? Bro, what is this? Jigsaw puzzle type. Wait, is that fine? That works. Sure. API, my brother shared the same old account. Yeah. Yeah, 29th. No, that's a Thursday. It would need to be a Saturday. Your birthday? Well, early happy birthday. The problem is we'll need to release it on a Saturday, so the earliest it could be would be the 31st. This is when spooky event's happening, I believe. I'm only just I usually wouldn't be saying when spooky event's gonna release, but I'm just saying it because it's been so delayed that at this point I don't care. We should just make it public information. But the earliest the update after that can be is here. That's the earliest. If we don't do this, it would have to be here. We'll see. We'll see. That'd be your updates. I appreciate that. Why does it take so long? There's so much that goes into updates. You have maps, you have gun skins, you have character skins. Then there's also bug fixes. It's just a whole mess, which is why the rewrite's happening so we don't get as many bugs that we need to end up fixing. It'll make updates so much faster after the rewrite is done. What am I doing? We need to sort of like establish a wall size real quick. So if the rig is like this size, this is the player size. Something like this maybe? Maybe like this. I don't talk about monetary side of things, but the game makes money, yeah. You're currently playing COD Mobile? Fun. Yeah, we'll have that as a wall height. For these two pillars, I kind of want to decorate them to be like, what is stripes one? Do you enjoy the game when you play it? Um, I enjoy developing the game more than I do play it. That's the way I'd say it. It's not I don't enjoy the game. I just don't play much because I enjoy developing it more. That feels so wrong. Wait. I don't know why that looks different. Okay. You know, I'm just gonna make an extra piece here. It's not necessary, but I'm gonna do it. We can do something similar here with this, where we grab this. Cool. This may sound stupid, but are you the owner of the game? I am head administrator, I'm just below the owner. In terms of ranking, I'm like one below the owner. If you do take a break, will you join me? I'm probably not gonna be playing tonight. I'm scared. Yes, yes, I will be. Because I enjoy skirmish a lot. Skirmish is probably my favorite mode in the game. And I really like this map in Call of Duty, so I'll be intrigued to see how it plays in Jailbird. I think if we do this... Skirmish is a good way to help with the flicks and your aim in general. I feel like... Yeah, that's true, but I feel like for me, I just play it because casual ranked is so sweaty. I mean, casual not as much, but ranked especially so sweaty. And if you get against like really good players in casual, it's just not fun, in my opinion. I still cater to casual and ranked players because obviously they still play the game, but just not for me. What's your peak rank? I feel like at one point I was Apex. Yeah, I was definitely Apex in like season 2 maybe. Apex, I think that's the highest I ever got. Or was it? Isn't there one above Apex? It's like champion? No. Whatever the one above Apex is Apex something and then Emperor after that? Emperor's above Apex? Or maybe it was Apex then. Oh no, it goes Global Apex Emperor, so yeah, it was Apex. Yeah. I've never been Emperor. When the update releases, yeah, when the update releases, I'll be playing. Just thinking of how I want to do this. I guess the simple way is just build up the walls. Then we'll figure out what we want to do from there. In fact, I've got to get this for sort of like a scale reference. Let's make all doors around the same size, just for simplicity's sake. This one doesn't really need doorway, but what I'm gonna do is something like this. Guess I won't ever get like unbanned. I don't know. I don't really think about the moderation side of things too much. I leave that to the moderators. Whatever they think is best is what I just go with because they know the current state of the game, cheating wise. Let's leave this as it is, just because on Vanguard, those like little outskirts areas that you can see out the map from. You could make like an interesting snowy scene back there. This map also doesn't have a roof. Well, some of it has a roof, I believe, but not all of it. Like, I think this middle area has a roof. I might do a little, like, window here somewhere. A window there, why not? 15 minutes? Okay, no problem. What time is it for me? Down in this bottom corner, it's 10 past 6 in the morning. Mad early? I mean, I've been awake all night. Make the window a little wider, you think? Something like that, maybe? Okay. Kind of want this section. Maybe include in this section too. Actually, no. Honestly, I might just do this. What's my favorite map? In Jailbird? Or in Call of Duty? Jailbird. Skirmish. I think my favorite map is Havana. Actually, Trenches is really good. I'm gonna say Havana. But for casual, Station's good. Bunker I really like. Um, Blizzard's Keep's really good too. Between those three, probably. One of those three. I think here we'll like sort of like build the wall up a bit. It can be like one of the generators or something, I guess. Oh no. Sure. Actually, if we do it like this. This map's gonna be for skirmish. See, this might just be better if we had like this, maybe. Sure, that works. For the name, probably just calling it reactor. I don't think it really matters what size these doors are. Should be okay. I want to make this one bigger. My birthday? It's in August. In fact, I don't think we... This could be like a reactor that's under construction, I suppose. Made the gun sounds for the update. There is a person we have in tester, he's a contributor, and his name is Gatekeep. He's pretty good. Pretty good. You like them? Yeah. The only one that needs changing really is the Mac 10, but it's not bad. We'll be working on a fix for the Mac 10 sound. So Mac it's not bad, it just needs some fixing because it's not meant to sound like that really. Dang. Seems about right. Looks good. Yeah. Feature this game in 5 years? I'm hoping at least um 10,000 CCU, like concurrent users. Might be a bit of like a reach, but I think this game can do it. Could go up. I hope so. We're working hard on it. Nice. Meh. That works. Will the prune glitch ever be fixed where if you prune you'll fly? I hope so. Maybe in the rewrite. That would be cool. What is this? Change the mechanics in the game? Maybe. I'll never say no. Things always will have to change, so Double hit reg? Do you think hit reg? Hit reg is a factor. Um, Hit reg in Jailbird is kinda broken. It's not as bad as some people say it is, but it is a problem. No, we'll keep it how it was. Like that. It's good in the game. Do you work on it or do you put that to the side? Hit reg? No, I don't script. I just make maps and stuff. And gun skins and all the other cool stuff. It's okay. Reputation? You don't yet. It's not a thing. It just it's there, like you can see it, but it does nothing. I should thank you. Welcome back. Will it ever be put into the game like people game rep? Maybe eventually. Yeah, I don't see why not. Whole of the gang system needs a rework. Why'd you say that? For the rework for the gangs? Mainly because when you look at a player list when no one else is online, it doesn't display your members. That's one issue. Mhm. Eh. Put your name on the wall? Clash Royale do you play? I don't. Put in a small room that you can only go prone in. Um, Maybe we'll do that in another map. We need to wait for the anti-cheat to be fixed first, otherwise you'll just teleport all over the place. It won't be fun. Load a window. I'm probably not going to put any names on the map yet. We'll see. Oh, I see why. How does ELO work in ranked? It's random. It's literally just random per person. It needs to be fixed as well. No, you don't get more ELO when going positive. Actually, this might be a good idea. Yo, Jonathan DaCosta, welcome. Biggest problem needs to be fixed in Jailbird. Um, uh, Probably the bugs. Probably the bugs. Prone fly bug, especially. Not spawning with your gun. Spawning with your arms down and can't shoot. That bug's annoying. Any bugs? The first Jailbird game hacked? Yeah. Like, so, not hacks, but they found a exploit that they could use to give everyone like tons of money, like Siege recently. That basically happened in Jailbird in like 2022. But yeah. Spots around the maps. Casino has this one spot where you can get onto a roof. Not on the new mode, but on casual. It's not really that useful, but it's cool. Um, on Office, you can in Connector, you can get onto one of the shelves, lay prone, and watch the door. What map? Casino. Casino's an old map. Yeah, we recently brought it back in an update though. Drivable car and gas station? Probably not. Cool. It's actually taking shape quite well, surprisingly. Test out the map before release. Uh, Reactor. 7-Up, welcome. I'm gonna name it Reactor. I don't know if we should even bother locking this up. Yeah, screw it. Are you a dev in Jailbird? Yes. Welcome, Roblox Inbox. I am indeed. Super glitchiness, but it depends. No, I could just put an invisible barrier at the top of the map. It's all good. And Dubs is so good. Cool. Map's looking pretty good. I'm gonna save it real quick. Cool. Clips makes videos, welcome. Thanks, bro, thanks. Glad to hear. Game's underrated. Yeah, I'd think so. It's definitely a good game. Just really buggy, and we need to fix the bugs before we can, like, really push for players to play. New guns coming? Yes, it's gonna be 2 guns coming soon. They're gonna be coming in the update after the spooky update. Kinda like Siege, I guess you could say that. Um, so MP7 sometimes only does like 22 to the head. Oh. It's hit reg? Yeah, it might be. Ooh. It's a pleasure talking to you, but it's 2 a.m. and I got church tomorrow morning. I'll try and be here for the next stream. No worries, man. Take care. I respect it. It's all good. We're probably not going to be live for much longer anyway. I start to get a bit tired. Like 7 a.m. Have a great day, you too, man. You too. We've got the most complicated part of the map done anyway, which is the layout. It's just like designing and now and everything else. Let's find a nice material. That's not bad, you know. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with that. Man. I'll change music now. I've been listening to end ups for like how long been live? 3.5 hours. I could do with some Post Malone maybe. Yeah. Okay. I think the better way to do this is to literally just open this up. Then what we're gonna do, this is gonna be in the air a bit, because we're gonna pull this down. Instead of doing that, no, we'll do it like this. Do you gotta go upstairs? What do you mean, do I gotta go upstairs? Thank you. This isn't casual, this is for skirmish. No, you're good, don't worry about it. I'm gonna go play Jailbird because I'm getting close to Karambit. No worries. Take care. If we make a prison map, you mean for skirmish, right? But if you mean for casual, we already have, which is what Blizzard's keep is. That one's bad about a lot. Skirmish, we could, yeah, it's possible. So what we'll probably do is we'll make a barrier, or a couple barriers in fact, like here. So that you can fall down if you want to, I guess. We actually have to name these real quick. So you can like stand out here if you want to. Actually, should I even let you? That's gonna be a lot to watch. You know what? Sure, I don't care. People can do it. Actually, no, we probably shouldn't let people out the map. I just realized if they like if they fall through, they'll land on an invisible barrier down below, and they won't be able to die. Cool. can kind of get the idea. It's gonna be like multi-story. You can't get to the ones below. It's just maybe on the top floor. Just for the design, I suppose, but it looks cool. Mm. That's looking good. When we get the floor texture sorted, it'll look even better. Yeah, I like that. It's supposed to be. It's gonna be like um a nuclear power plant that's like in production, like being built. You know, like it's not built yet. It's just in the process of being built. We'll probably have a reactor over here, which is just like one big circle, and another one here. Tough. This looks really good though. Like I'm pretty happy about this. Um, I'm probably gonna end stream here and we'll continue tomorrow because it's getting really late. Oh, that was a delayed. That was from earlier. For a second, I was like, "What again?" That was just delayed. What's the word in English? It's another delayed one. Are you gonna bring the shotguns soon? What do you mean bring? We've already got shotguns, don't we? We've got the Serb, we've got Spaz 12. Wait, do we have Spaz 12? We have Spaz 12? Yeah, we do. Do you mean buff? Probably not. I'm not sure yet. We'll think about it. Actually, just, Alright, chat, I'm going to stream here. Thank you guys for coming and helping and chatting. I really do appreciate it, as always. And chat, if you're still here, thank you for the donations. I really do appreciate it as well. Yeah, I'm gonna head to bed. I'm tired. And I'll be live tomorrow with more of this. Hopefully. We'll see. I'm pretty sure I will be. Bye bye.